system to water them, and adding some other items for the hose. Let's get started. Hello and welcome to Kung Fu Maintenance. Today I'm going to be hooking up a multi-port on this particular faucet, and what's important here is you don't want any water from your hose or an irrigation system to backflow into your house water. So what I have here is a vacuum release, a vacuum breaker, sometimes called a backflow preventer, and we just tighten that on nice and snug. And it has a theft prevention device on it. If you're in an area where things are prone to be stolen, or you think someone might accidentally remove your backflow device, you can tighten this down and break it off. I'm not too worried about it, so I'm going to actually leave mine on. Again, what this does is prevent, when the hose is turned off, the hose can sit out in the sun and collect, sit there, and the water can turn yucky, and then you go to turn the water back on and the water can backflow into the house. Or when you turn the hose off, the water can backflow into the house, and that's not good. So next, what I've got is a multi-port. Now this is nice because it's a ball valve. One thing you want to check and make sure is that the gasket is in here. I was actually at the store and noticed first when I put in my cart, I looked down and realized the gasket was missing. So that's not good. So I changed it for this one where the gasket's there. Yeah. Okay, so I went ahead and broke off the cable connector there, and then anyway, this is a ball valve 4-port connector. It just got symbols here for which side is off, which side is on, and pretty nice because it's a ball valve, so you can actually control your pressure quite a bit by positioning the ball valve, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, this will allow me to hook up more than one faucet, or I'll be hooking up a drip system to one end, and may have more than one line on the drip system. So just depending on what your setup is, it's pretty nice to have the ability to customize a bit more. Anyway, we're good and tight there. I can turn the water on and test it out. Okay, there we go. You see our backflow preventer doing its thing, so that's good. Tighten this down just a hair here. Okay, once again, there it is, and the backflow preventer is releasing the water, so that's good. And now I can actually hook up my hose. Same thing with the hose, you're going to want to make sure that you've actually got your deal in there. And this particular hose can actually be hooked up to its own little hose bit here if you wanted to use a short run from your connector to your hose, and then you could do it that way, or you can just hook up your hose straight to one of the lines here. So either way, for now I'm just going to be hooking it up straight to one of the lines. And again, making sure that gasket is in there, and then we're ready. And now we can use the hose deal. So here's my hose end, just to show you. Water's cycling on through. there we go. Now I've got a garden hose as well as other things you can do, and I can just turn it off here. And again, nothing's going to ever backflow into the house. Now, if I left it on and turned it off at the deal, then it's going to come out of the backflow and it's going to squirt out of here instead of backflowing into the house. Anyway, that's the story there. That's hooking up the backflow and using a multi-port. And now anything that's hooked up to the multi-port, any 4 of them, is going to be protected by the backflow. Nothing's going to backflow into the house. I'm actually going to be hooking up a drip system on one side and running that, so definitely a good thing to have the backflow. Drip system has its own backflow deals inline, which is also good, but I want the extra protection to make sure that nothing is going to go back into the house water, where it can clog up aerators and clog up shower heads, get into your drinking water and all that stuff. Anyway, that's hooking up the backflow preventer device. And you can also twist this until it breaks off so that nobody removes it, but that's up to you. Thanks for watching.